42 lessons that I've learned now that I am 42. Okay, I wanted to put this video together and I already started it, but I just felt like it was going to be way too long, so I had to start over. So I'm just going to give the pointers, bang 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 bang, and you guys will kind of have like the gist from it. If you want me to do an extension to touch on each of them, I would love to, but I realized I got to number 18 and I was at like 28-30 minutes. I'm like, ooh, that's a bit long. Okay, that's a little bit too long. So I'm just gonna read them out. All right. So hear me out. And I'm reading it from what I wrote down. So forgive me if I'm not giving you any eye contact. Okay, we're here. We're here. I'm watching you. So listen, you listening? I need to make sure you're listening. Hit the like button if you're listening. Let me see. Okay, good. Let's go. All right. Number one, you are enough. Wholeness lives within you. Number two, words shape reality. So speak life, health, abundance, and peace into your existence, into your being. Number three, endings birth beginnings. So don't be afraid of anything that you lose, anything that gets lost, because new beginnings comes after that. It's making space for new. Number four, honor your body's wisdom. Okay, it speaks before your mind catches up. Your body really will precede you. Okay, before your mind actually realizes what's going on. Number five, stop betraying yourself. Self-abandonment delays your highest path. Number six, happiness is an inside job. So redefine family, love, how much you're earning, your success, all of that for your soul's compass, because it's your soul that's on this journey. Number seven, money is energy. So shift your mindset around money, your value as well, and utilize any type of tools that you need to assist you in doing this. Okay. Number eight, personalize your wellness. It's great to have coaches and trainers, but always make sure that what's working for you, you might, if something is not working for you, it's okay to pivot. But if you need something more for you, personalize it. So if if someone can teach you about herbs, great, but also learn about your emotional health. Also learn about which physical activity you want to do, things like that. Okay. Number nine, the journey is richer than the destination. Savor the becoming. Number 10, meditation is medicine. All right. Silence aligns you to your higher self. Number 11, health is true wealth. Okay. Nourish your nervous system, protect your sexual energy, move your body, and care for your light body vehicle, aka your Merkaba field. Number 12, life's deepest joys are found in simplicity. Period. Number 13, leap towards your dreams. Your soul gave them to you for a reason. All right. Number 14, clear communication dissolves confusion. That's pretty clear, right? Speak truth with love. All right. So clear communication dissolves any type of confusion in your life. You ever feel confused? Communicate clearly what it is that you need so you can get the clear answer. Okay. Number 15, don't revisit what you've outgrown. Release and rise. Number 16, breathe deeply, hydrate fully. Oxygen and water are the simplest, most powerful healers. Okay, the sun, water, breathing, air, all the elements, they are the most simplest, powerful healers. Fire for transformation, use it. Candle, all of that. All right, candle flame, that's what I meant by like the fire, or any type of like releasing ceremony you would do with fire. Anyway, number 17, release self-punishment. You did the best you could do with the tools that you've had. Also, forgive yourself for that as well. And forgive your parents because they did the best with the tools that they had or lack thereof. And anyone else who you come against in your life. Okay, who's there to teach you. They're really just teachers teaching you. Okay. Number 18, learn new tools. Each lesson equips you with your soul's expansion. So every experience that you may have had, my fingers hurt. Girl, hold on. I need to stretch my fingers. Ugh. Fingers, it hurt. You can't just be holding it. Who does that? I see y'all carrying this new little tripod thing. I think I'm gonna have to invest in that for real. Where are we? Hydrate. Did I say hydrate? No. Release punishment. Learn new tools. Okay, number 18, learn new tools. Each lesson requires you, equips you for your soul's expansion. Every lesson that I've learned always helped me to pick up the lesson from it and then to move forward, to implement it in my next life, in my next experience, or just to become wiser. It's all for your growth and development. So move away from the pain and even honor the pain, the anger, all of that, the resentment, but make sure you grab the lesson, okay? Make sure you grab the lesson. It's not, I need you to listen to me. It's not just about the pain. The pain is just a catalyst, all right? It's almost like the wind in your wings, right? To help you to see. But the destination, the goal is with the key that you got, with the gem that you got from that experience. The lesson. Learn the lesson, people, okay? So make sure that you're learning new tools to learn the lesson. All right. Number 19, diversify your portfolio of life. I love this. Invest in health, wealth, friendships, skills, and spiritual growth. And this is pretty much a no-brainer. You want to invest in everything in your life, okay? Definitely diversify your portfolio. Have different friends. I remember back in high school, some people would probably call me Mixie because I was cool with the basketball team. I was cool with the dancer crew. I was cool with the Haitian people. I had like 2 or 3 Asian peoples. I was cool with the track team. And it's like, oh, she's Mixie. When really, you know, you are a multidimensional being. You should have different type of people around you. That's how you grow. That's how you evolve. That's how you learn, right? All right. So that diversify your portfolio, not only in money, but also in life. Number 20, choose balanced relationships. Big one, support without stealing someone's growth journey. Okay. Why did I write that like that? Support without stealing someone's growth journey. So you want to choose balanced relationships, people that's going to equally give and take to you, right? They're not going to steal from you. They're not going to steal from you energetically. They're not going to steal your ideas. They're not just going to project onto you their pain either. You guys are actually going to be working together, okay? Together. And vice versa. They allow you to do that. You're having a healthy interdependent relationship. Always have people that balance you out, people that also call you out, keep you accountable, okay? That's the only way you're going to grow. If people want to keep you stagnant, it's because they're benefiting from manipulating you, from not evolving. Pay attention to that. All right. Number 21, give freely. True generosity has no attachment. That's always been my motto. Always give with no attachment. The problem is when you start to meet people that feels like because you gave, you either need to keep giving, or if they give to you, you need to know that it comes with some type of cord, some type of attachment, some type of I don't know, like they feel like you owe them or you're indebted to them. So be careful of people like that, okay? And make sure you're not operating like that either. If you're gonna give it fully. I really want you to have this. I'm happy for you. Congratulations. It could be a compliment, it could be a gift, it could be money, it could be whatever it is. When you give, truly give. Expect nothing in return because it might not come from that person anyway. God is gonna make sure it comes from another source. Trust that, because that's a fact. That's something I could definitely say about my life for sure. It'll be from the strangers and people that you're like, yo, this is crazy. So give freely. Number 22, forgive and free yourself. Forgiveness doesn't mean a do-over. It means release. And what you're releasing is yourself because you're forgiving. You're not holding on to anger. You're not holding on to resentment. You may still have like certain moments where you still feel anger, right? Or you still feel sadness or disappointment. And it's good if you go through that, like instead of going further down, like disappointment, sadness, and anger, but instead you're going from anger to sadness to disappointment, then you could actually get to acceptance. When you get to acceptance, it's like, yo, it was a lesson. Again, learn the lesson. Use the tools to learn the lesson, right? And just forgive other people and forgive yourself for being a part of that. The biggest thing when it comes to healing is really releasing yourself by forgiving yourself. Okay, so forgive yourself and free yourself. That's why I put that there. Number 23, you are not your thoughts. Big one. You could sit down during meditation and have all types of thoughts. You could be sleeping and have all types of thoughts, right? But you want to be able to discern which are yours and which are not yours, because a lot of them are other people's thoughts. Think about the movie you've watched, the TV, the show you've watched, the YouTube you've watched, the people you've interacted with throughout your day, and then your own thoughts and ideas and goals and things that you want for your life. Make sure the one that's speaking the loudest is the one that is supporting your soul's growth and mission, okay? Really pay attention to that, all right? Because you are not your thoughts. Your thoughts are yours. So you get to choose what thoughts stays and what goes. Number 24, stay kind, but set boundaries. Your heart is a gift. Protect it, literally. This was definitely part of the lesson in my life, to learn how to set boundaries. I didn't know anything about boundaries. I didn't have anybody showing them to me, and if they did, I probably took it wrong because I wasn't taught what that was. You know, I had to learn after plenty of disrespect and heartbreak, and me looking for love in all the wrong places, or not knowing how to speak up for myself, or not being surrounded by, you know, people that are doing those kind of things, that are leveling up and learning the tools. It's not up until later in life I started to realize that, oh, I get to do this for myself. And then those people came to my life where now they're mirroring the growth and the tools and all of that that I had to go through. So now setting boundaries is not taken like an attack, right? Now people honor when I set boundaries. People that don't honor when you set boundaries, pay attention to that, because when you set boundaries, you get what you want, not only in from yourself, but from the people around you. They honor and respect you more because you know what you want. No, I'm sorry. Because you know what you want. Okay. Number 25, dark forces test faith. Why did I say it like that? Dark forces. Okay. Dark forces test your faith. And this is pretty clear. Stand firm in your light and divine power. That goes hand in hand with the boundaries. Whenever you learn something and you elevate, there's always going to be a new lesson, right? But it's the same principality, different person, different place, different thing, still testing you, because the dark forces will always be forcing. Okay, make sure the light force is always forcing too, period. Where we at? Dark forces test faith. Okay, number 26. What time we at? 11:33. Okay, I don't want this to go past 20. Let's do it. Number 26. You didn't come to conform, you came to be. Bars. I love that one. You didn't come to conform to society. And a lot of us are starting to realize that. A lot of us are not doing life the way we used to, or the way everyone is trying to get us to do it. Society is trying to get us to do. You're not doing relationships the same. You're not doing food the same. You're not doing jobs the same. There's a lot that are shifting. There's a lot that is changing, because you're learning your soul. You're here to be. You're here to experience, not just do. And I feel like we just left from the do era of 2,000 years, and we're now age of Aquarius. It's all about being. Okay. See the hand. See the progress, the progression. It's all about being. All right. Let's see. Number 27. Celebrate your uniqueness. Attract your soul tribe by being authentically you. Listen, this was something that I had to learn, okay? And it was a tough lesson for me, because I had to really learn to embrace who I am, what I like, and if I enjoy watching anime, when I'm around people and they kind of look down on me like, oh, you're a child, I know that's not my group of people, because my people 30, 40, 50, 60 years old that loves to watch anime, they're like, yo, word. And we'll have like a lifelong relationship just because of that, you know? And anime, it has so much tools and knowledge, man, that a lot of our cartoons when I grew up, like the Disney Channel and, you know, the Darkwing Ducks and stuff, they didn't have those lessons. They weren't teaching those profound principles, you know, and anime does. So I think any aspect of you that is authentic, you maintain that, because your tribe will always find you. You will always vibrate at that frequency where they're going to find you, they're going to rock with you, and you never have to change. You never have to change for anybody, period, because like attracts like, right? Period. Let's see. So celebrate your uniqueness. Life is two halves, consuming and releasing. I like that. From student to master. That's really what I was talking about, because it's almost like my first my first few years, like the first 40 years of my life, maybe even 38 years, 37 years, but let's say 40, I feel like it was just a lot of lessons after lessons, right? And that was like the student era in certain aspects. I'm still a student in certain things, but that was like a big student era in my life. After you've learned those lessons and the master is now appeared, right? Within you, the master has now appeared. And it could even be mentors from other masters. The next 40 years of my life is only going to be up from here. It's only beautiful, more powerful, more prosperous, more abundant with love and community and support, because that's what I've been putting out for the past 40 years of my life. So it's only right. It's universal law. Okay? It's divine universal law that I get that back in return. Period. Okay, so always pay attention to that. Pay attention to the cycles of your life, okay? Because when you really realize it, you'll see life is about 2 different cycles in your life, maybe 3, who knows. You're either at one point you're consuming and then now you're just releasing. It could even be things too where you went from having a lot of things. I stayed on Amazon. Okay, my Amazon cart, baby, you can't even till today, but I don't even use it. But you're not messing with my Amazon cart. Okay, I said cart. But then you realize, man, I'm just holding on to all those things. Like there's so many things that I'm not even using because it's back in the States and I'm here in Ghana. And I'm like, man, you really see how much you are consuming. And the US does a great job at turning you into a consumer when you really need to just be lighter. Okay. All right, let's see. Number 29, like the eagle, rise high. Okay, gain perspective before taking action. That's kind of like the phoenix rising also. When you're able to look at all aspects of an experience, of a situation, you get to have a higher perspective. When you see, oh, that person try to scam me and try to play me because he feels less than, I don't have to be angry at him, right? I could just rise above and I see, okay, he hasn't been feeling seen or rewarded, or maybe he's in lack. Okay, now I see why. I don't have to take this pain on. Now I'm rising above it, right? This person betrayed me and did this. Oh, because I see why. Like he's not growing. The people around him is not helping him to grow. Okay, I don't have to take on this pain. You rise above, okay? Like the eagle, rise higher. You ever heard like be the bigger man, be the bigger woman? Always, 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 okay? Number 30, stop performing, okay? Stop performing. Authenticity attracts truth, not actors, period. The more you keep performing, and maybe you're not performing on purpose. Maybe you don't know that you're performing because you grew up performing. You grew up around a whole bunch of actors and performers. Now you get to truly be yourself. And then you'll see how much authenticity brings into your life. Okay, so stop performing. Number 31, stay rooted. Some will try to dim your light to protect your path. Okay, stay rooted in your passion, stay rooted in who you are, stay rooted in the direction that you're going, because there's people that will come and drag you, tell you to go here, do this, do that. And it's like, nah, stay rooted in what God told you to do. Don't get distracted. Okay. Number 32, some people see your light and don't want you to reach that light, not knowing that you'll be a light for them when you do, but they don't know that. Okay. Number 32, speak up with grace. Kind truth can't be rejected. And I think we spoke about that a little bit earlier with communication, right? Speak with grace, speak with kindness, speak with compassion. The information, the lesson always lands differently. It lands and it sticks, period. Okay. Number 33, silence is power. Big one. Guard your plans, guard your energy, guard your emotions, because mastery is in your ability to restrain. Okay, from sharing a lot. This aspect of silence is power, I wasn't aware of, like keeping my goals and things to myself. But as far as like not needing to always be the loudest person in the room or to express, oh, you did this, da da da, whatever, I always been silent. So utilize silence in all aspects of your life, because it's power. You could argue with somebody and not say anything, and that says a lot. It says a lot. Okay. What else we got? Number 34, flow with universal law and seasons. Align your natural and spiritual rhythm. And I love this because this is also an association with one of the universal ancient Kemetic principles, right? When you deal with Ma'at. And I love how this is 42 lessons at 42 laws of Ma'at. Okay, utilize that. Look into it if you haven't. That has been something that I have everywhere on my computer, on my phone. And I would, wherever I am, I would even print it out and put it on my wall. Okay. Number 35. Oh, and pay attention to the seasons. I had to learn about that too. We're not going to make the 20 more. It's 1857. Oh, it's all good. 25 minutes. Give me 25 minutes. Okay. 25 minutes. Can you do 20? Thank you. Thank you. Listen, go clean and listen to your girl. Okay. You don't have to just be like, stay here, but your ears are your eyes too. Pay attention. Period. I like that. Your ears are also your eyes too. Times 2. And you got 2 of those too. What was I saying? Wait, speak up with grace. Okay, silence is fire. Flow with universal law. Yeah, what I was saying about the seasons, I had to learn, like, the winter season is all about going within, healing, aligning with what I'm about to create next, right? I remember I used to drop like calendars and ebooks and certain things on the winter, and they would get no hits. And I'm like, why? I'm not aligned with the season. I get to align with nature. Now I'm doing that. I don't have to go according to, the algorithm. I go according to nature. You're always going to win when you work with nature, okay? So flow with universal laws and seasons. Number 35, people are mirrors. Once you can observe with compassion instead of reaction, the lesson is learned. So that's how you learn. You observe with compassion and not reaction. Don't be reactive, because you will always lose. Not only will you lose, you're going to miss the lesson. Then you're going to have to do it all over again. And I don't know about you, but I don't have time for that. So utilize people as mirrors. And even for me, I see how I'm a mirror to other people. And there's a certain way that you have to be in order for that mirror to be a kind reflection and not necessarily a harsh one. Okay, because again, we want the lesson to land and stick, not just land or just fly by. Okay, we're not flying by. Number 36, be fully present. The moment is really the true wealth. Like I mentioned before, with the video that I did recently, when I think I named it after the Kobe Bryant message that he said, "The journey is the dream." Go watch that video next. It's a dope. It's a nice message. I really enjoyed sharing that with y'all. Okay, so be present, be fully present, and don't allow anyone to not be present with you, because that's the gift. Okay. Number 37, contrast gives meaning. Light and shadow creates depth and purpose. It's so true. Contrast really creates meaning. It creates more definition. It's kind of like a painting. Whenever you see a painting and you see some dark sparks, some dark parts, it's beautiful. It stands out even more, right? I remember I had a dream, and I woke up and drew the dream. And the dream was like a big middle door that opened, double door that opened up, right? But before the dream, it's like a train station. Everything is black and gray, like black and white. Everyone look dull. They're going to work, rocking a suitcase. It just looks like sadness. People just look tired. But behind the door is people playing. It's colorful. There's trees, there's birds, there's sunflowers, there's people at the beach, there's food, there's grass, there's a sunrise in the ocean. It was beautiful. In contrast, the entire image itself was so beautiful. So allow the challenges in your life to give meaning to your life. Don't just be like, oh, I like the good parts, but I don't like the bad parts. Embrace the bad parts, because the bad parts, quote unquote, they're not bad. It's really just contrast to really help you to see what you don't like. And that's feedback, right? There's no right or wrong. There's only feedback. Okay, so contrast gives meaning. Number 38. Healing is not a destination, it's part of living. So don't think that, oh, when I'm healed, I could do this. I could be in this relationship. I'm going to make this money. I'm going to have this, my self-worth, my value, right? Just know that you will always be healing. You will always be tested. You will always be evolving. And because you're always remembering who you are. It's not necessarily you're becoming someone new. You're becoming someone new to you in this life. But really, you're just revealing more of your soul, who you truly are, right? So honor that your healing is not a destination. It is part of your life. Everything that you grow through, everything that you experience that has been challenging, it challenged you for you to become better. It challenged you for your self-development. It made you smarter, wiser, better. So honor that. Honor your healing at every stage. Even there could be an experience or a lesson you learn every day, and that's your healing. Okay, you never stop healing. This is a healing journey. This is school after all, right? Earth is a school. Okay, number 39, define success on your own terms. You already know I love Napoleon Hill definition. It could have been Earl Nightingale's definition. I'm not sure. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. If you wanted to be a mother and you became that, you're successful. If you wanted to go out on your own and give this entrepreneurship business a try, even if you made $1 or you made nothing, but you did that, you're successful. You're already successful. Success is a progressive realization of a worthy ideal. You progressively went towards that until it was realized into your reality, your success. Okay, so define success for you. All right. Number 40, change is constant. Your essence remains, but transformation is sacred. Okay, change is always going to be constant. Every moment we're changing, every day, every year. I'm sure you're not the person you were last year, you were 6 months ago, and if you are constantly being engaged and present, you probably are not the same person you were last week. Okay, it's inevitable, and change is something that you always want to embrace, okay, because it helps you to release and shed aspects of you that is no longer serving where you're going as you're evolving and going up the spiral of life, right? All right, so number 40, change is constant, right? Your essence remains, but the transformation is sacred. So honor that time. Okay, number 41, you are not your ego. A delay is not denial. Excuse me. The ego survives through you. Don't let it rule you. Okay? You are not your ego. You are not this title. You are not this name. You are not your things. All right? The ego is here to support you and to help you on this plane. And even then, we're releasing the ego so the soul could have more space in the body for it to be and do the things that it came here to do. Okay, release yourself from your ego as much as you can. The minute you feel anger, you feel being attacked or anything like that, that's your ego feeling some type of way. And you really should just be observing and be compassionate and learn the lesson of what it's teaching you. This goes a little bit deeper, but that's just what I want to share for this moment. Okay, number 42. Number 42, we made it. We made it. Wait. Let me find a little party scene. Where's all my stuff? Whatever. I don't even see it. I'm supposed to have like my little balloons and the little yippee, none of that stuff. I don't even see it. It's all good. Whatever. Yay! Okay, we'll clap. We'll clap. Whatever. Like we clap for ourselves here. Pat each other on the back, pat ourselves on the back, okay? Number 42. Honor the pause. You know it was gonna be that one. I know you didn't know. I know you didn't know. You want to honor the pause. And why I say that is because this past few years, there's been a pause in my life. But it's because there was shifts going on. It was a big major tower. There was a lot of changes in my life, and it was time for me to let it go with love. Right? Old aspects of me, old ways of thinking, carrying other people's burdens, generational burdens. And it was time for me to evolve. So a lot of things came down to a tower moment to teach me so that I could prepare and be aware and to honor the pause, honor the sacredness in the pause. It's teaching you about your lessons. It's teaching you about who it is that you want to be. It's teaching you about what it is that you're releasing in this moment, what you get to release in this moment. It's also helping you to rest. Like, working, creating, doing this, having relationships that didn't work, having relationships that did work, doing this, doing that, like you get tired. You get tired, right? And sometimes your life is calling you to change aspects of you that are no longer serving where you're going. It's not like it was bad. It's just that this is who you were then. This is what you had to experience. And now you're ready to experience something else. So honor your old self, honor what you experienced, let it go, and then step into the brand new, right? You want to honor that. What did I put? A delay is not a denial, it's alignment. Gratitude clears the state for new beginnings. Okay. So trust that when in this moment of pause, when you feel like things are not going your way or things are not working out or money isn't coming, the relationship is not grounding, friends are not really friending, like, this is a good opportunity for you to get closer to God, get closer to your ancestors, get closer to your higher self, to really clear out what is no longer serving you so that you can be super clear on what it is that you do want in your life, right? The pause is I call it the sacred pause. It's really an opportunity to just really give thanks for the ability to pause. Like I know some people they left the state, some people they left even if it's for like a year, 2 years, 5 years, and that completely changed their life. And I'm one person I could say that it's done that too. It's been about to be 2 years in November, and it has been the best decision that I've made in my entire life. And I knew that it would be, so I just had to pull the trigger, right? So yeah, those are my 42 lessons at 42, and I love how it pairs with the 42 laws of Ma'at. This year has been a lot about balance, truth, justice, and we're in the Libra season, so it just works out. It just works out, it's just in alignment. Everything is always in alignment when you pay attention to how the universe and source and your environment is literally mirroring back to you your energy that you cultivated from within. So I really hope this 42 list resonated with you and there was something on there that you agree with, a few of them that you agree with, or that you could actually pay attention in your own life. Comment down below whatever that would be, what number resonates with you most. And I would love to hear from you guys. Hit the like button and definitely share this with a friend or two. I love your shares. They're super helpful with the channel. Even your like is super helpful with the channel. It's a great way to energetically donate to this channel. In the comments below, you'll see my emotional mastery ebook there. Feel free to grab that for yourself and to keep it in your arsenal. Okay, I have 10 great tips and tools that I've used for myself, and not just tips, really practical tools that I've used for myself to really elevate me throughout all these experiences that I had in my life. Okay, so use my message, use these lessons, use that ebook down below. I also even put a chakra charge audio to help you with your chakras. It's just a nice meditation. It's very short, but it's super powerful that you could have also to listen to before you go to bed or in the morning. I'm just grateful that I could be here to show up in this way. Yo, to be honest with y'all, like, I know I always wanted to do YouTube, but I just didn't know how. I didn't know where to start with. I saw people struggle with like content and titles, and now it's almost like it doesn't really matter. Follow what your soul tells you to do. That will always get you in alignment with where you need to be, and I'm not pressed to grow so fast, but I know it's coming. But I still I love the intimacy of just a few of us right now before it gets crazy, right? So I would love to hear from you. Share this video again, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Okay, let me know what you like about this video and all that good stuff. Shay doo doo to all of my tribe, my collective, my people who has subscribed to the channel. And if you haven't, feel free to subscribe now, okay? Because you here, okay? This landed on your lap for a reason. You're watching this for a reason. Anyway, I'm rambling. I love y'all.